Hello, everybody. I'm so excited. Bonus scope. Today is Tuesday, and I got to come home from work early today. So I got to come home and have some time to hop on here and finish up my drawing with you guys. So if you're a replay viewer or new here, I'm Kathy Grillo, and this is where you can find me. Take a screenshot. I'll move my pen. Somebody told me I have my pen in the way. So you can take a screenshot, find me on any of the social media. I appreciate all the likes, the follows, any comments, just to say hi, whatever. I love it. So hit me up. So I'm almost done with this portrait today. There it is. Almost done. I really just have to finish the tail. For some reason last night, I was trying to rush it. It just didn't go right, so I just stopped. And I put it away, even though I was so close to finishing. Hi, how are you? So even though I was so close to finishing, I just stopped, and I said, come back to it another time. Because when you get to a point and you're tired, and you're working on a piece of art, and you're so close to finishing, but if you're tired and you're not feeling it, the best thing to do is stop so you don't mess it up. Because it usually turns out better than trying to push through it. So, I'm going to zoom in. I don't want to be that far in. And I'm going to finish up this tail. And then I have to play around and get a little bit of a background. And then I can sign it and be done. And then move on to my next project. I don't know what that is yet. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I want to get a reference here just for some of these colors. I'm just kind of sort of picking out some colors. Alright, so if you have any questions, pop in and ask. Or if you want to say hi, let me know how your day's going, how the weather's going. Love to hear about it. I'm just going to finish this tail here. So Akitas have these little curly cute tails, which I personally love, the little curl tails, because my dog has a curl tail. Alright, I'm going to take a second here. Actually, I want to go and log in with my other account really quick and invite some people, because I'm still establishing my art account. So, it'll be really quick. There I am. I'm going to share it. Perfect. Alright. Such things. Not totally set up because I wasn't really planning on this. Hi, Kathleen. Hi. Good to see you. How are you? I've been so busy like the last couple weeks. I've missed you. I'm going crazy. Since Father's Day weekend, it's like we've been go. I had my husband had some family here for Father's Day weekend. And then last weekend we had to go out of town for a wedding. And then this weekend my entire family's coming up for 4th of July. And then the weekend after that, we're going on a boat trip with some friends of ours for the weekend after that to the islands here in Lake Erie, Middle Bass Island. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm never going to have any time to catch up. I'm going to be exhausted. It's like one thing after the other. And then I think like the weekend after that, there's boat races here, and there's always something. It is fun. It is fun when you get there. Like the actual doing the things are fun. It's the preparing to do the things that are stressful. You know what I mean? So it was like last weekend, making sure everybody had their outfits together. You know, even though I have grown kids, it's just ridiculous. All right, does everybody have their dress suits and their shirts done? And are you getting, did you get a wedding card? Did you do that? It was just like, oh. And I had to take both dogs with us too, because we went into Cleveland, and we were staying with my parents, And they watched the dogs because, my dogs, they can't stay home by themselves. So I had 2 dogs, 3 kids, a husband, and 2 different cars. Yeah, it was lots of fun. Oh, you know, I swear when my China, when we lost her, oh yeah, husbands are enough. When we lost her, I swear I wouldn't do it again. And we got Chewy a month and a half after China passed away. It just did not feel like a house without having her to like run at you when you walked in the door. It was really weird. And now I have 2. Now I have 2 dogs because I have a 4-month-old baby Shih Tzu now too. I know I'm crazy. Golden retrievers. My mother-in-law had a golden retriever. Actually she had 2, and they had to give their last one away to a family that had kids and everything. It was a little too much for them. I told her she should have got a smaller dog. But she got a puppy, a golden retriever puppy. I know. It's so hard, isn't it? It's one of the hardest things, and I said, oh, I'm never going to do this again because I never wanted to feel like that. And then I got to thinking, this few months of this pain I'm in is a short price to pay for everything that she gave me. So, yeah, I just had to look at it that way, like, she didn't know, like, she was happy her entire life, she had a good life, we did a good job giving her a good life, and, I was sad for me. It does, which is good. Like, usually I have older, my kids being older, they're usually, somebody's not always gone at the same time, and somebody's there to watch them, and if not, that's why another reason. Small dogs, people don't mind having the small dogs come and stay at their house. So this is oils. I'm doing a digital oil painting. I'm just kind of building up these layers on this tail, and I am doing like every little fur stroke hair, like almost every hair on this dog's body, I swear. So I'm just kind of like flying in here. Yeah, they act like oils too. Watch, it's really cool. I'm going to do this. Like, so if I press really light, I have to be on the right layer. That might help. Alright, so if I press light, I'll get a light, thinner line. And if I press hard, I get a thicker line. And watch, it'll start soaking into the paper. And spreading. It's kind of cool. That's the blender. Let me do this one. This is, the dog is an Akita. Yeah, I have a pressure sensitive pen. So, it's still working. It's really, it like just blends in with each other. Now see, it starts soaking and soaking and soaking in. It's pretty cool. That's okay. I never read the titles anyway either. I just see who it is. And then you can't erase oils like this. Awesome. What did I put on there? Oh, that's just the background. I don't know what's drawn on there. Or is it just erased on there? I don't know. This is bonus time. Bonus. I don't want the oh yeah, I want the bristle. Like, I'm really enjoying the like painting on here with the oil setting. I don't know if I could do oil paintings for real. I didn't realize, like, my one friend, she goes, wrong color. My one friend was like, well, yeah, but my one friend was like, oh, oil paintings can take like 6 months to a year to really dry. And I'm like, oh my God, I can never, Yeah, I could never sit on them that long and wait for them to dry. I would go crazy. I'd be like, what? Oh, that would make me nuts. I unplugged my tablet, so now it's not working. I'm sure. I just, dang, I'd be like, have the place to sit that thing and not get anything wrong with it. Oh my Lord, help me. And to have the patience to like show it to everybody and stuff, heck no. I can barely wait to, yeah, I can barely wait to like post what I finish on here directly from my computer screen onto somewhere on my group and have it a nice safe place with a watermark on it. When I have to send something to somebody and I don't post it. Yeah, when I have to send something to somebody and I don't post it because I don't want them to see it finished until they actually get it in the mail. And so like I sit on it until they receive it, you know? And I'm like waiting for them to post it, that they got it and saw it before I could post something. And I could not imagine having some painting sitting there for 6 months. I'd be like, oh my God, dry already. I can't even wait for nail polish to dry. How would I be able to do that? Look at my nails. No nail polish. And I put nail polish on, and it always gets messed up, and I end up picking it off because I can never like sit around and wait for it to fully dry. It always gets messed up. It's pathetic. Like I'll do it. You know, like I'll put nail polish on to match my bathing suit or something. Oh, see? Did your hands get all dirty so now your nails are messed up? Oh, yeah. You know? The artist problem. Artist problem, real life. People just don't understand. Yeah, it's like as soon as I do my nails, like I'll have all day. Nothing really going on. And then it's like, it's as soon as I paint my nails, oh, well, you gotta do this, or all of a sudden these dishes miraculously really, really, really need done. I'm like, are you kidding me? It happens every time. It's true. True. Alright, I'm trying to get this curve the way I like it. And I'm just blending these colors and letting them blend in to get these little, building up the layers, because it's hard to build them up. Letting them soak in and get to different colors. I think I'm a little white. But yeah, it's like, oh, frustrating. I made it smaller. Get a little more streaky. Hi! Welcome, Sarah. We're just sitting here. I'm finishing up this painting. Talking. I'm painting individual hairs of a dog tail, so come join the excitement. Tweet. I don't know why I get so into the detail. I'm sitting here actually painting each hair on this dog, but I am. I want this to be a little darker. Oh, that's what you do sometimes. And this is why... Okay, yeah, go get your nails done. I'm glad I caught you too. Have a great day. I'm just gonna, you know, pull hairs here. I love your smile. So that's why I admire your watercolors. You're free with them, and I get all like into the details of a hair. OCD. It's the OCD in me. Oh. So who's still here? Mark, is that your name? Is your name Mark? Keep me company. Say hi. Oh, hello. How are you? Paige, what's up? What's going on, girl? Been out of touch today. I hate when it's at my days at work and I miss my social media for a few hours and I feel like I missed everything. So how's everything going? How's it going? I'm just finishing this sucker up because I got an extra bonus time today. Hi, Barb. I saw you the other day. Oh, it's so exciting. I saw you totally done and you're just waiting till Friday. Are you still nitpicking at some finishing touches there, Barb? Oh, thank you. I'm just finishing this guy up. He's just practice. I started him on the art block on Saturday. There he is. So I'm just playing with his tail, getting involved in the details of every little... Yeah, I know you could, right? Like, that's the worst thing of being able to step back and just saying, okay, it is what it is now. Stop. Sometimes I have to tell myself that. Like, I'm almost to this point here. Because I'm like, I get very much into the minor details that nobody ever sees except me. Which is why digital works really good for me, because I can, like, zoom way in and see them. But sometimes that's not a good thing. Because I'll be like, oh, yeah, there's that slightly off-shaded hair over there. Like one hair. I know. It's like I can see everything in my, my paint, and like people are like, "Oh, that's so good," and I have to just like bite my tongue and be like, don't tell them about the misproportion over there in the corner. Shh, they won't know it." Just like in theater, if you make a mistake, just keep going, because most of the audience won't know it. Oh, yeah. There you go. Like, yep, don't know it. Alright. So this is almost done, and then I'm going to get rid of the gray. The gray is not the official background. I don't know what the color is going to be yet. I just have the gray there because when you're painting something that has a lot of white, and you're painting on a white piece of paper, it's really hard to tell where your paint is and where the paper is. Oh, hi. Yeah, I got off early. So I'm finishing this up because technically I finished this yesterday. And then I was kind of rushed at the end and I finished it. And I didn't like it so much. So I went back to a version. I usually have, let me see if I can show you. So when I have them saved here, there's usually like a few versions saved. And so I can always like kind of go back in case, I could take a step back. And so I actually finished it. Okay. I actually finished it. You could go look at my IG, or I don't know. I wanted to represent you because it's going to be like you on my wall. So I don't really necessarily want it to be like something I ask you to do. Does that make sense, JP? I kind of want it to be something that you're sort of like inspired to do. Okay, well, that would be sweet. Because I have these walls and I'm collecting my frames, and I'm going to just put them solid, like next, like all puzzled together on my wall. And so when I look up here and I'm drawing, I'll have everybody's stuff to inspire me. But see, look at it. I actually finished it, and I didn't like it. So I went back a step, and I'm redoing it. Oh, maybe you'll blow my socks off with what you send me, and I will do your dogs too. Oh. Hi. Oh, Shadu slipped in here too. Look at this. Is so great. I'm having so much fun now. All my buddies. And I'm not really doing much art, guys. I'm just kind of like playing around. I just had extra time because the girls I babysit for got picked up by a friend's mother. And so since they're not there, I don't have to be there either. And I got to come home. And I was like, yes, bonus time. Bonus paint time, which always makes me happy. Especially since with the weekend coming, I probably won't get a lot of tough stuff to paint. I have some other stuff I have to sort of start and work on. And tonight there's fireworks. So I want to go out on the boat and see the fireworks over the river tonight. I might scope that on the Rilo One account. We'll see how the reception is out there. Yes. The Metro Park right across the canal has fireworks tonight. And so we'll probably go on the boat and sit in the bay and watch them. Alright. I'm just trying to get this little shadowing right to get like this curve in it. I love the curvy tails because my dogs have curvy tails too. Hey JP, did you email me those pictures too? Because I couldn't, Instagram doesn't let me like copy them and send them somewhere. And I like to print them out so I have like I can like zoom it in and all that and grid for the face. Oh yes, a vacation, Barbara, for sure. A much needed vacation, and then like the next thing you do, I don't even do that contest paper next. The next thing you do should just be something that inspires you to paint. Because you need to do something for yourself, for your own soul next. That project, how long were you working on that? Like over a year? Oh, it was like a long time. That's devotion. That's devotion right there. The project of a lifetime. I don't know if I could work on one thing that long. I'd be like, oh, I couldn't even work on making my kids that long. It only took like, what, 9 months to make a kid. Oh my God. So giving birth to that mural was like, ugh. I know. I mean, it probably would take me longer because it would have been like, okay, I'm going to work on it. And then, okay, now I need like 3 months to not even think of it. And, oh yeah, there's that mural. I'll go work on it some more. Did you? That's good. You just didn't like advertise a lot of that stuff. That's okay. Alright. You took 6 months off? Yeah, okay. For sanity, good for you. Because I would have been like, oh, I think the tail's pretty decent. I'm at to the point where I'm really not making this dog for anybody. It was just for like practice for me. And I think I'm pretty much done with his face. It looks alright. So I want to get rid of the gray. As I said, I had this gray background here just so I could see the details, because when you take the gray away, it's kind of hard to see the edges of your dog. So now we get to have some fun. Interactive. Alright, what color should be in the background, you guys? What would you put a little background color? Oh, there you go. The studio is going to be a bedroom. That's nice. Anybody have any background suggestion colors? We'll try some. I'm going to airbrush them in there. So let me get to my airbrush. Airbrushes. Okay, actually I'm going to save it really quick too. Another save. I've been learning to do that. Been practicing saving more often, because I can't tell you when I first started this digital stuff how many times you're painting away. Green? Okay, let's try some green. Like I like them to be a little darker though, to like have the white pop up. So maybe like a brown green. I don't know. Orange. Like a bluish is actually across the way from orange, so maybe like an olive color, because it's alright. I like to usually start. I don't want to have the whole page. Alright, well I don't want to draw like a whole thing of grass. So I was just going to kind of like... Okay, here. I have some grass. I'm just going to take some colors. Alright, let's make this bigger. I am. I'm getting some greens. The digital airbrush takes forever to get bigger. Come on. So how's the weather, everybody? You guys, Vegas, I have Vegas in Florida. It's probably nice. Hot. I like it when it's hot. Actually, I don't like it when it's humid. I live by water, so we get a lot of hot, but it's not super humid. And Chanu lives where it's really warm, too. How hot is it by you today, Chanu? She lives like in the desert. Yes, I can. 110? Holy shkamola. That's crazy. I don't know what this thing's doing. Come on, chug-a-chug. Is it Arizona? I'd grass on a layer and then maybe. Because it's really not going to be a whole picture. I just want to have like a little aura sort of around him a little bit. Okay, we'll play around with it. He's. Oh, thanks, Karen. I'm waiting for my stupid machine to. I don't want it to restart. My video card. It would look sick. Alright. I have some grass and stuff in this picture. So, see this? My reference picture, he has some grass and stuff back there. So I'm going to do some of this back here. I know I asked. I'm going to. And now I have to restart the stupid program. I don't know what it's doing. So it's a good thing I saved it, right? Oh my god. This is the digital equivalent of I dropped some paint on my painting. And I have to clean it off. Oh, there it is. Okay, airbrush. Woohoo! Jeez Louise. Alright. I'm going to put a layer all the way underneath. And just... give him some green shades back here. Blend it in behind him. Yeah, I just taught myself. Let's see, it'll show me where I need to put more paint, too. Cancel that, thank you. God. Pretty soon I'm going to have my husband doing, like, he's going to have to build me a new computer, because I'm getting frustrated. So see, I'll come back and fill this in. It shows me where I need to blend it more. Alright. So I want a shadow on the ground to ground him. Let's get a shadow. Alright. And Palm Springs. Okay. Palm Springs is supposed to be gorgeous. You guys, this thing's chugging at me now. Alright. I'm getting really frustrated. I'm gonna shake this computer. Oh! I already can't use the watercolors on this thing. I have to get a better computer for the watercolors. Let me see if my mouse is working. Dry heat, yeah. Everybody else says that. But it's a dry heat. Let's see if this works. I have to close it out and come back in. It's a dry heat. See, this is why I couldn't do oil paintings for real. I can't even sit here and wait. This thing is getting resetted. Look at me. I can't even do it. I can't even wait. I have no patience. I'll just do the background over again. I'm like, I can't even wait. I have no patience to let it dry, to like wait for this stupid thing to work. Yes, thank you. Jeez. At least it's amongst friends, you guys. If this was like Saturday in front of like a bunch of strangers on that art block, I would have been screaming my head off. But stuff happens, right? Let's breathe. Stuff happens. Equipment failure. Oh. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe. Breathe in. Frustrated. Breathe out. Frustrated. Yep. Alright. Oh. Let's go back to the greens. I know. Frustrated. It's frustrated. Not frustrated. That's a whole other thing to it. It's just frustrated. Frustrated. You know, what can you say? I have a couple other things. I make up my own words. If you're here more often, JP, you'd hear it. I make up words. I say them my own way. It's just who I am. It's just who I am. People either like it or they can suck it. Too old to care. I am too old now to care. Alright. I'm like Bob Ross. I'm going to paint some blade of grass over here. This happy little blade of grass. I hope I'm better looking than Bob Ross, though. Just saying. Alright. Do a little background wash here. Get a little gray tone down here. I just talk a lot. Trust me. I've been told. I've tried to stop. It's just who I am. It's not going to happen. So you just have to like me more than you hate how much I talk. That's all. Simple. I'm just going to kind of dapple it back here. Put in some and I'll fade it out, especially since it's not for somebody. Let's get like a yellow. Okay, I'm glad you stopped by. I'm really gonna try to be there on Friday, and if I can't be there live, I'll be there with you in spirit, and I will catch the replay. So excited for you. Boy! Big hearts and hugs, Barb. Love it. She's so cool. JP, have you seen that mural she's doing? Have you seen any of those? If you have not, I know! I saw them. I was just going to tell you. I saw them the other day and I was like, oh, Bob Ross on Netflix. Except now that I'm older, I used to watch him when I was little. Now that I'm older, I'm going to want to like paint along with him. But I might be able to try some of it online. I don't really have like the same things, but I could probably, with my computer, maybe follow some of his lessons. That would be fun. So, do these speckles, do they kind of look like a blurry background of like leaves or trees or something back there? That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Make it look like, you know how they're out of focus? Yeah, I might do that with all the spare time I have. With all the spare time I have, I'll watch the Bob Ross. Oh my god. I need about another 15 to 20 hours in one day. That's what I need. I need more time. There's so much I want to do, and so little time to do it. And I'm getting older every day with less time. It sucks. Why doesn't anybody tell you about all this when you're 20? Yeah, it's like that's a good thing to have the influences. You gotta have some ideas. Hi. That's what I'm saying. Why doesn't people say, hello? I guess maybe they do. You just never listen when you're young, right? Barb, art by Salazar. If you have never ever seen her mural, follow her and go check out one of her old replays. I'm telling you, you're gonna go OMG. I think it's like I think she is on Instagram. She has a Facebook page, but she also here on Periscope. I know she's been scoping stuff too. So if you go and like hit one of her, if you click her profile and then go to like where they show the replays, you should be able to see like the last few of her replays. This mural, she's doing it for, oh gosh, the Masons or something like that. Yeah, she'll be down there in my replay. Art by Salazar. This mural she's doing for the club, it's like 10 feet by 7 feet mural of like the Masons history like stuff, and there is so much in there. You could look at that thing for like hours and hours. And she's like she said, she started this thing in 2014. Crazy. And she's signing it on Friday. So if you're free on Friday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because she's in Florida, you could see her sign it. And then she's been inviting people to like the grand unveiling and stuff, because it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. I can't say it like Trump does. I wish I could. Huge. I'm just soften up the edges a little bit. Green was good. Good choice. done. I have to figure out where to sign it now. Get my favorite pencil. You know what? I have no notifications on my face on Periscope at all. I think I turned off almost all my notifications for almost all the social media, simply because it's just like bing, 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 and I have this OCD, so when I was getting all these notifications, I wanted to like pop into everybody's scope, and I didn't want anybody to feel left out, and I would have to go in the systematic order, and it was just crazy. So I said, you know what, you're making yourself nuts, turn them off. So I turned them off, and I figured, this is my thought process of, when I feel like going on Periscope, I'll click on my Periscope app, and then whoever's on is on, right? And then, I don't really want, I mean, on the ground, you mean? I don't want it around him. Maybe a little bit on the floor by his feet. And it's kind of gray. Anyway, so then, you know, I just, whoever's on, okay, whoever's on is on. Great, you're a perfectionist and you want me to draw your dogs. And then when it doesn't come back as perfect as you want it, you'll be all like, I'm just teasing you. So, I turn them all off, and when whoever's on Periscope, when I come on, I'll see you live, and then I'll go down and just look through my list of replays and work my way through. I figured I can't see everybody. Yeah, they'll see my name in the replays if I show up, and that's just gonna have to be good enough. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I think people pretty much understand. I mean, obviously they should understand, because I know not everybody's in every single one of my scopes, so I don't know how they can expect me to be in every single one of theirs, right? And I always look at my replays, and I see who are my replay viewers, so I kind of know who showed up eventually or who didn't. I keep an eye on that. I do. I don't know if JP will come back, my friend. I love chatting with my friends, so I'm going to hang out while this is going here, and I will sign this. And if he's not back to chat while the time I sign it, then I will work on putting my watermarks and posting it on my social medias. Social media. Okay, yeah. Kind of has like a little bit of a dappley background. That's cool. Maybe JP left. JP, did you leave? You can mention me later. Did you leave because I didn't do the shadow right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Honestly, he's not standing on a whole lot of shadow. The ground's a lot lighter. So technically I should go back and put some light stuff on there. Alright. I don't think he's coming back. This is taking forever. So basically what I'm going to do is, when this is finished dialing up, or dialing down, or whatever the heck. Oh, that's finished. There we go. So now you can find me. I am going to go to my pencils and pens. And my favorite pen to sign with is this wide stroke pen. I want to sign it. I'm trying to figure out what color to sign it in. I guess maybe just, no, I don't really, Alright, let's determine where to sign it. Maybe down here. So I will do it in a green tone. Like a green. I'm going to steal one of these colors. Like if I signed it like with this. Alright. No. Alright. This is real artist stuff, guys. Like, oh, see here, here's the sketch. Sketch layer needs to go away. Thank you. Real artist problems. Where to sign, how to sign. You guys, non-artist people would be so surprised if they knew how long people who do art practice their signature. Okay, so I do, and I'll erase it 12 times until I get it the way I like it. Oh, good timing because my battery is almost dead. This was unplanned, so. Alright, make it a little bigger. Ugh. That's terrible. I need to not look around my temple. I need to just do it. Too light. How did it get smaller? Alright. 2016. And there it is, guys. Yay! For no other reason than now I post it on my page. That's all it is. So, I'm done. On to my next thing that I'm going to play around with, get some stuff started. And then I will be doing, this weekend I'll probably be gone. So we have family coming in. And then next week or so, I'm starting on a art trade. Oh, look, I need a nap. Starting on an art trade for JP, who was here earlier. So thanks for spending some time with me. Love to hear from you guys. Bye-bye.